Good morning and welcome back to another edition of Mining with Prospector Al. Today I'm back in the Buck Creek area, standing in it right now as a matter of fact, and most of the times in the past I've been over here, I've been working a little branch that we call Dry Branch. Done pretty well there, and down toward the Herbert mine, done pretty well there too. So today I'm heading over in the area of the Big Shaft mine. Went over there a couple of weeks ago and did quite well for just a short period of time, so didn't get any video. I wasn't feeling too well that day, so I'm gonna shoot some video up there. It's a pretty interesting place. Also, when I get done there, I'm gonna run across the road here to an area where there's some dumps there and lots of zoisite and stuff. So it should be interesting and fun. I'm gonna get over here and get to digging around a little bit. Saturday, September the 14th, and definitely fall is in the air. It's just a wonderful day out. You can see nothing but blue sky, just zero chance of rain. Started the morning out at home at about 52 degrees, so I imagine it was probably in the 40s here. It's about 65 right now. Probably not going to make much more than about 75 in this area at least. I'm going to get over here and start digging. It's definitely not hard to find over here. So make my way across the creek and up the little trail. I should be on some good corundum. I'll be back in a little while. After a short but steep hike, and yes, I'm a little out of breath, come here to a shaft opening. I'm not going to go in, but I imagine it's a pretty interesting place. I'll take a look around outside here for a few minutes and see what I can find. Like I say, it's a short but steep hike. Standing right here in a cut, kind of looking around. I'll be back in a few. Look around here. One thing to take note of is kind of the green granular looking rock formation here. This is the dunite, part of the ultramafic complex. You can see the granular green look to it. It's almost like a green sandstone, but it's an ultramafic material composed primarily of olivine. It's pretty crumbly, but the corundum is associated with this type of exposure in this area. So I'm going to look around a little bit here and then make my way on over to the other place. Hope I don't meet up with any snakes in here. Up to the next spot, and you can see I'm getting pretty high up above Buck Creek. You can hear it down there in the distance. Kind of up here on the ridge. That's the Big Shaft mine vicinity. A lot of little diggings and stuff in here, and I found some up here 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to poke around here a little bit more, see if I can come up with some. If not, I'll move on to the next spot that was a good bit more productive than this. I'm up about as far as I went 2 weeks ago when I was up here, which was the only time I've been up in this vicinity. I did real well in here, just surface collecting more or less. See some diggings in here. So I'm going to give it a shot, see what I can find. It was quite plentiful in here, so it's definitely worth taking the time to go through. Up here scratching around on the surface and just have something to look at. There's a nice blue piece, little dark blue areas in a light blue. Pretty good sized piece, nice and heavy. Should be plenty of it up in here. Might have to do a little digging though. And I just got into a patch of it, including this rather large piece. It's pretty much shot full of it. Piece of albite feldspar, plagioclase, whatever you want to call it, calcic feldspar. Looks like a little zoisite maybe mixed in with it, and definitely some corundum. So I'll move on down there and keep on going. Got lots of small pieces down there too. Again, a really nice day. I don't know what more you can say about it. Perfect early fall weather, even though it's not even fall yet. And yet another nice sized chunk. This one needs some cleaning, but that's a big old solid chunk of corundum. Pretty nice. Made my way back down the mountain. Back up quite a bit up there. Wasn't bad. I decided to come back down and go back across to where some of the zoisite is and stuff. I'll still have time, but while I'm standing here, you can see, if you look close enough, the green of a dunite outcrop right there, and immediately next to it is feldspar. I don't know exactly what it means, but it's interesting, so I'll probably take a look at it. Still a nice day. It's definitely kind of warm right now. Not hot, feels good, but it's definitely warm. So I'm gonna get back to it here and see what else I can scare up and check back in a little while. As promised, I'm over on the will be the south side of Buck Creek. Looking here, there's quite a few cuts. They're kind of hard to see probably on camera, but this is the old dumps right here. Some pieces of rock in here. Generally the zoisite. Going to show a little bit of corundum. There's a piece. Let's check it out. No, that's not zoisite. Anyway, I'll try to find a piece and take a look at it. So I'll be back when I find some. Alright, here's a piece of the zoisite. I don't see any corundum in this one. May have some small bits of it in there somewhere, but nothing visible. I'm going to keep looking. See if I can find some that does. And most certainly if I do, I'll be back. I walked a few feet more and picked up two pieces, and both of them have some corundum. It's going to be hard to see until it gets cleaned up, but that kind of grayish spot in there is corundum. Right in the dirty portion. Also, this one's showing some too. Right there in the end, right there's some corundum. Not a whole lot of color to it, but I'm going to keep it anyway. So I'm going to see if I can find a little better specimen. I know there's got to be some in here somewhere. Probably get a little better sense of some of the workings in here. There's an old pit and the bugs are just destroying me. You can see a lot of rock laying here, and a good bit of this zoisite up here has significant corundum in it. Light blue, gray color. So I'm gonna haul some at home and clean it up. Pretty nice looking stuff. But you can see down in there is a nice little trench that was dug. So I'm gonna keep working in here where it's giving it up a little bit. It's gonna probably keep on. I'm not too far a walk from the truck in case I have to make an extra load of it. So far, I don't think I have to. I think my bucket can carry all of it, but maybe I'll find me a big old boulder that I have to roll out. Who knows? I'm gonna keep at it, see what I can find. Be back. Well, I'm having a good time of it right now, other than the bugs eating me up. And I just walking along and saw this piece of zoisite laying there, and it's just full of blue corundum. That's a pretty nice find. Ought to clean up real well. It's been a good day, but the day's about to come to an end. Fixing to pack up and head out. But I got quite a lot of what I came for, and I even stopped and panned a little branch for a few minutes and got 3 little small specks of gold. So been good, as I said, and I'll probably be back in a couple of weeks somewhere here in the area. See what I can find then. And so until then, be safe and have fun. And get out and find a little bit of gold or a little bit of minerals or whatever you like. Just get out.